Hello guys. Sorry about that. I would like to welcome you guys to my channel. This is the afternoon section and we are prepping our environment for that. So I would want you guys to give me a minute. All right, so just in case if you're just coming across this channel or you're coming across this live stream to whom it may concern, everything we do here is financial market. We mainly focus on the major pairs, and trust me, our focus doesn't end right there. We also take our time to look at other financial market we have out there, ranging from cryptocurrencies down to stocks, indices, name them. All right. Anything that has to do with technical analysis as a whole, that's basically what we do here. Okay. With that said, I would want to take our time to welcome you guys back again to this channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it about that. I'm going to close this for now. I don't, for the guys that saw it, I know you've seen it, but for the guys that have not seen it, I guess I don't want them to see that. Well, as a matter of fact, why do we want to hide it? I don't know, but let's just keep it that way. All right. So with that, we'll be jumping right in because you guys can see we are currently in a live market, and while while um while I was busy in the morning section, because literally we did live streaming, so we do this every day from Monday to Friday, weekdays to be specific. And we basically do this, our focus is mainly on the Forex market. Okay, but like I said, we also delve into other markets, but our main focus is usually on the Forex market. Okay, so while I was on the morning live session, I ended up doing some little research slash back testing. It's quite unfortunate for the guys that joined me in the morning then later dropped off, that they missed out on that particular backtesting section, because to be honest, I honestly think it was very educating, and I think I was able to crack the code, crack the code. For the guys that joined when I cracked the code, usually you hear me say, I cracked the code, I cracked the code. I was so excited that, I was literally shouting, I cracked the code throughout the rest of my time in the morning section. But the point I'm just trying to make is that I was able to figure out a setup and an approach, something that was missing out in my something that I would say is missing out in my trading arsenal, if I'll put it that way. Okay, and I went through it over and over and over and over again, and the response and the answer I got was quite remarkably consistent. All right, although, like I always tell you, nothing is casted on concrete. It's always probability, right? But this probability, I'm telling you, is good probability, very good one. I'm coming. I want to paste this live stream link on my Discord. Okay, for the guys that would want to join the Discord, let me know in the chat section and I'll make it available for you. And if you're coming across for the first time, we'll do this every day, like I said before. Weekdays, Monday to Friday, morning section, afternoon section, and yeah, we usually spend time. We'll come here, we spend time, and we delve into the market as a whole. All right. It's quite today is quite a bit dry, unlike before. Okay, unlike before. Usually, I get more interaction. In the likes of I have some awesome people that have been very consistent. I must say they've been very consistent, and just to mention a few, and yeah, but today's quite a bit quiet. I don't know, maybe it's because of Monday, or people have what they do. Okay, so that's fine. All right. So for this afternoon section, basically, I currently have a trade running on Euro USD. The on the chart there is actually the drawing, or rather the position drawing, as the case may be. And obviously, you can see we are looking for a sell. Okay. And the point is that if we're able to get to this point here, that place will have an alert set. You can take TP here, or rather we'll just leave it. I'll just keep a line there basically, or I don't even need to put it there. I already have an alert there, so I don't need to put it there. Okay, so for me, if I can get this move, that's fine. Trust me, me going for this move is largely centered around the back testing I did in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, when I did that back testing, I was quite impressed with what the little research I did, and some googling here and there. I did all of that in the morning section, so that's why I said if you missed out that morning section, you've missed out maybe a lot. Yeah, I would say you've missed out a lot, and I have my reasons to say that, because just from me doing that, I learned a lot, and I had more understanding of a lot of things. Uh, Even with the fact that I've been doing this for quite a while, but just this morning section was a big eye opener for me, based on something that I know before, but just by virtue of maybe I've spent more time on, based on my own experience, and coming from the standpoint that, using all of that together and going back to do a research that I've done before, because I've actually done some of those research before, but the depth of understanding I had, and maybe clarity I had, is compared to before now, I think there is much more improved understanding and clearer idea of what it actually is. Okay, so that's why I'm a little bit excited about that, but at the same time, I'm not so excited, because I really want to make money, right? I really want to make money, and for quite some days now, price has not been so interesting personally for me. But hopefully, with this new, it's not entirely a new approach, but it still has to do with the previous strategy I've been using. But I'm approaching the the market from another angle. Sorry about that. So um I don't know. I need to go get some kata or something. Ezemalachi Abuchi. Abutex International. Yeah, it's good to have you around. And yeah, hello, Eze Malachi Abuchi. Yeah, I see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there. So as I was saying, there are some findings I did earlier this morning. So I'll be focusing on that this afternoon. So my analysis on price this afternoon is largely going to be centered around that, and would also want to pay attention and see how that reacts with price, and how it performs. Okay, so we currently have a position here on Euro UXD, and we'll take some tour. All right, here on my watch list I have a couple of other currency pairs that I have. I was having a look on what USD JPY was doing when I went out. I was actually on the road. I was largely pressing my phone, and I know people will be wondering what this guy is doing, but I was just looking at the chat while I was walking home. Okay, so for me, would want to see what price does at this level. Okay, what price does here is quite important, and how price reacts from there for the rest of the day is also important. But nothing largely is happening here, nothing to be excited about. We'll touch down on New Zealand dollar. On the other hand, New Zealand dollar is still looking all rangy. Nothing exciting is going on here, to be quite honest. So we'll leave this guy alone for now. We'll get down to AUD. AUD is quite similar to what New Zealand dollar is doing. Nothing to be so excited around there. We already saw what Euro USD is doing. I'm going to remove some of these drawings here. I think I have this drawing. No, I think I have this, what do you call it? Currency pair twice in my watch list. But that's by the way. So I think everything here checks out. But the only issue now you can see is for some reason price is retracing back up, which is not so in line with what we want to see. But regardless, we will see what the outcome is regardless. But remember what I tell you guys, nothing is casted on concrete. All right, there is high probability that a lot can happen in price. Okay, it's always good to know that, but the good part is always have a strategy. All right, always have something you're looking out for, and keep on focusing on that. Okay, so since I have a strategy, I have a plan, there is no need for me to go outside that plan. I just need to stick to that plan. Okay, so based on whatever is going on here, I'm going to stick with the plan, and my plan is this particular drawing you see here. I plan to short euro all the way down to this level here. That's that for euro. We take a quick look at British pound USD before we get down to the likes of the ions, the golds, and etc, etc. All right, on the other hand, we have a very beautiful price here on British pound UXD, looking all nice and good, fine and bougie, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we had this interesting sell-off here, which would have been an interesting point for us to engage. That's a very nice place to engage price from. Okay, but I think we came late on the what do you call it, on British pound USD. We already have an entry on Euro USD, which is going wild right about now. I think if they continue trading up, probably that entry would get stopped out on that. But that shouldn't be our issue, right? Since we already have our stop loss in place, we have our entry, we have our TP. There's no need to worry. Okay, so if price goes against us, obviously the stop loss we have will do the work we actually expect it to do. Remember, that's what they call stop loss. We expect the stop loss to stop us from losing. All right, that's the way I look at it. So you don't look at your stop loss like you actually lost. It's part of the plan. Okay, so we expect our stop loss to do the work we want it to do here, but at the same time I really hope that price doesn't stop us out. Okay, because the whole essence is for us to have profit, so there is no need to uh you know um always hope that we get stopped out. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling, right? It's not a good feeling. So that's that for that. And on the other hand, I'm tempted to take a shot here also. If I can get a shot around this level and my stop loss is at that top there, that's something I think I would want to do. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to risk maybe a dollar, nothing more than a dollar or a $2 there. So I'll just come here on British pound USD. And mind you, there is news around the corner. So if you come here and we click on today and we apply the settings, we have news around 3 o'clock. That is on USD. We have a USD news on 3 o'clock. They call it the new home sale. Probably we'll see how that impacts impact on the market. Euro USD should be flying by now. Okay, it's going to stop us out anytime soon from what I'm seeing here. On the other hand, British pound is also having some retracements coming up. Okay, I don't know if I should adjust my stop loss here. There is no need. Remember, that's a bad thing to do. All right, if you have your stop loss in, you leave it where it is. There's no need to adjust it. Who is calling me? I need to take this call now. I wouldn't like to know more. Thank you. I'm in a meeting right now. Thank you. Sorry about that. Some call came in, which is obviously not so important right now. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. So I'm really interested to see how I can get more shots on British pound USD. I like that current place. So let's see if we can get a $1 entry on British pound USD, and obviously our stop loss will be at the top there. So let's see if we can do that. So we've come here, go to sell. Already at that top there is already more than $1, so I won't take it. Because already at the top there you can see it's already more than $1. I would want to risk just $1 since I'm still testing out this strategy. Okay, mind you, I back tested this in the morning. Wouldn't want to jump into it with everything I've got. So I just want to play it safe, and I don't want to use a lot of my what do you call it, capital or money to be testing it out. At least I need to be able to be comfortable to trade it before I can start risking big in it. Okay, so that's why literally anything you see me take here will be in a range of $1, maybe maximum of $2. If I'm trading gold, it will be a little bit more because gold require more price for you to actually trade it. Okay, but for now I'm so much interested to see what British pound is going to do, because I think British pound looks more appealing to take, considering the fact that we had an extra follow-up here, and we have a reasonable amount of distance to go before price reaches the intended stop loss level we might want to use here on British pound USD. But if you compare it to Euro USD, you can see where we have our stop loss here is almost close. We can arguably say that we can use this swing here as the stop loss. Okay, that's another thing we can do, but I wouldn't want to be readjusting my stop loss like that. But if on second thought, I think that's one of the best thing we can do. Though if we do it now, it means our stop loss price will increase slightly. Let me readjust it and see. Okay, my stop loss is actually around that level, which is cool. Let me raise it a little bit higher. So if I raise it a little bit higher, that will keep me around $1.14. So it's fair enough. I will modify it and keep it there. And maybe I might do the same for British pound USD. British pound USD is looking like the continuation is coming in. The continuation of the sell is coming in. That's what it's looking like. And I don't know if I should take it or not. And the reason why I'm thinking twice is because I'm already on a sell position here on Euro USD, and if I'm opening another one on British pound USD, it seems like I'm trading the same thing, but just in different currency pair, but overall it's still the same market. All right, it's still the same market direction, market reaction, and all of that. But let's leave that for now. We'll come back to it. So depending on what price does further, we'll come back to that. So let's look at gold real quick. Let's see what gold is doing, and let's see how we can align ourselves to what gold is actually doing. Okay, so we'll take our level. Okay, gold is still trading above. Nothing much to be excited about here on gold, to be honest. Nothing to be excited there. Let's look at British pound JPY. I think we also took a trade on this British pound JPY in the morning. That's the trade there, and you see that was a very beautiful sell-off that touched down to the TP level right there. So let's see what we have for the afternoon section. So ideally, you know the drill already. All right. Okay. Oh, I think we might be late in this market. This market is already going. Maybe we are already late, but I doubt if we are late. I doubt we are not entirely late. We can still get something out of it. Okay, so this might be a good entry to look at. This position that I'm drawing out here, obviously we'll be aiming to take out that high. For this guy on Euro USD, this will hit my stop loss anytime from now. Remember, my stop loss is around there. Anyway, let me adjust it properly, but it's going to hit my stop loss anytime from now. From the way I see it, it's going to hit my stop loss on that guy. On British pound, let's see what British pound is still doing. British pound is gradually buying up. So what's DXY doing? Let me see what DXY is doing. It's extremely important to see what DXY is doing. Interesting. There's a lot of fake out going into the market now. I don't know why market is coming down, but it shouldn't. It's expected that DXY should be buying up, but for some reason it's plunging down. For some reason It's plunging down. Okay. Currently have a meeting that I need to attend to right now. Um, and I'm trying to see if I can have this stream while having that meeting. I don't know how possible that will be. I don't know how possible that will be. Okay, I'm going to mute you guys, but I'm still here. But just in case if you don't hear me say anything, I'm in a meeting. All right, just give me a minute or two. I'll be back with you guys. All right. I'm back. Apologies if anybody is there and you miss me. I'm sorry. I just needed to take a quick call, but I'm back now. All right. So, like I said, DXY should not be selling. We don't expect DXY to be selling. If DXY is selling, that's not good. Okay. We want DXY to be buying because we are trying to sell the major pairs, so we don't expect DXY to be selling. Rather, we want DXY to be buying. It's quite very interesting what I'm saying. Okay, so we are still hanging on, or rather, Euro USD is still hanging on. It's not me, because who am I? I don't have any influence in the market. So Euro USD is still hanging on, as you guys can see. Let's see British Pound USD. On British Pound USD, the same thing, similar story, is still hanging on. On gold on the other hand is doing its own thing, which is quite expected. Man, a whole lot of calls here, there. Everybody just wanna. Let me see what's going on here. Another minute. Another more of fucking minute. You can calm down. Hey, that was what I was thinking when I saw this dance yesterday. Okay. Well, as soon as she found, well, I had to walk up and introduce myself. Well, she sounded so interested. Well, when I asked for her number, she gave me. Well, she was, giving me the green light. Well, all these things happen for my head. Okay. Okay, well, I don't know, see, you want to try me because all that. Hey, oh, baby. I don't know, see, you want to try me because tomorrow down. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Well, the one day to go when the who I bought the number, well, she was like, yeah, I was waiting for your call, why, why you delayed to call me? Well, so, Shakara. Shakara. I had to go and try to present myself cool. Yes. Try to make the girl feel cool. I can remember when I tried to play like the guy get money for pocket. I can remember, see, I know get shit. No. All I had was my pretty fine face. Oh. All the go call you do well. Hey. Well, they treat on the good. I say again, baby. No, see, you want to try me, we go fall down. Hey, no, hey, oh, baby. I don't know, see, you want to try the boy, we can come around. Hey, I know, with the help of my guy, I hired some jigger, just the roll by her feet, then I saw my baby. That's okay. I pulled them on the other side. Baby, go down. That's the hang boy. That's the dude you were looking for. Oh. Well, I presented myself so cool. Yeah. With my, well, I feel long story short. Yes. Yeah, that one baby was married to a soldier. Soldier come, soldier go. Okay. I come again, baby. I don't know, baby. You want to try me? We go calm down. Hey, well, along the line, I saw that this fine girl want to lap with that guy. Temptation. So this is what we want DXY to do. We want DXY to start breaking out those highs. Okay, that's what we want DXY to do. But if DXY keeps on going down, that's not good for us that wants to sell the major pairs. All right. So that's the reason why you see the major pairs are struggling, is because DXY is struggling to maintain volume and velocity, pushing price to find more grounds above. So the reason why you see that is just nothing other than the fact that DXY is actually slow today. So with that, I would say it's very important that DXY starts to trade up. If it's not going to trade up, then we are as good as doomed. Doomsday is the case, all right? But with that said, regardless, I'm still excited. You don't know what I figured out this morning. You don't know. I don't think anybody knows. And that's why I said that video in the morning. If you missed the live streaming in the morning, wish we did that quick back testing. You missed. And if I tell you missed, trust me, you missed. But no need to feel bad. We do this every day. We do the live stream every day. So you have other days to benefit. Well, largely, I think I'm the only one in this live stream. Today is quite boring. I didn't know it's going to be boring if I'm the only one here. Usually, I have other people that join me, but it seems like I'm the only one here. Everybody is so busy running around for their daily businesses, which is fine. I don't expect people to leave their work to spend time here. Okay, so it's expected to see that people are, actually busy and is well engaged. So as the case may be, what do we do? Well, I have nothing else to do. I will just spend a couple of time here and I will leave. I'll leave real quick, real quick, before you can even say Jack, I'm done. Like, I'm out. So, but before I leave, I think the only thing I can do is to wait until 3:30 West African time. So once it's 3:30 West African time, I'll be leaving the stream. So we have about 20 minutes or so to go. The DXY is very disappointing this afternoon. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. I don't know if I should sell British pound. I think I should go for a sell on British pound. Or should I just hold only Euro USD? I just need one more setup. One more good setup. Just one more interesting setup. That's all I need. And who is going to give us that one more setup? Just one more interesting setup that we use to close the stream. My eyes, I'm keep on looking at the more I look at this USD JPY, the one is looking quite interesting, but we still have a long way to go and we don't have enough time to wait for that. So for me, I think this might be the end of my streaming this afternoon. The only thing we have currently running on this afternoon trade is this trade on Euro USD. I also have a good setup here on British Pound USD. The only issue now is I don't know why I don't want to take it. But left for me, I think it's a very good entry to take. Let me even see the pullback level we are currently at. Okay, I'll take one more trade on British pound USD. I'll take a sell, one more sell there, then I'll call it a day. Sell, market price, stop loss right above there. That is like one, yeah, from some sell. So I have two positions. I have a sell running on British pound, and I also have a sell running on Euro USD, of which um which I'm going to add an alert here. So if price starts to break out from here, I would get notification to either close the trade, or I don't know, whatever. So those are the two trades I'm going to take today, and I don't think I'll be waiting further here, because literally I think I'm the only one in the stream now. And okay, huh? Might be fair, lucky you. I was just about stepping out. Okay, stop loss for euro. That last swing high you see there, the last swing high you see there. Let me. I'll drop both price for you here on the chart. Mind you, this is I'm using small amount to take on all this trade, and this one is for euro. For the euro, yeah, me too, man, me too. So this is for the euro. Euro stop loss. That's the euro stop loss. Or do you know what? Let me give you my stop loss on XNX, because I don't want you to be stopped out uh, from the obvious reasons of maybe you took you can pick any TP you want. Okay, you can pick any TP you want. So that's the stop loss from the XNS. I'll get you the stop loss for the British pound also, if you also want to take that one, because I currently have two trades there, and those are the two trades I just want to take today, on this afternoon, I mean to say. Mind you, guys, this is not financial advice. I keep on saying that, just in case if market starts to deal with you, don't say FS Adventure is the one that said I should take it. Don't want to hear that outside. Why be fair, you're a risk taker. No, they use IC open order at all. Why be fair doesn't take I to see open order. So the back testing I did in the morning, I don't know if I would say unfortunately for you guys or fortunately for me, but unfortunately for the people that weren't in the live streaming in the morning, I understand everybody had other things to do, but I'm just trying to let you guys know that the back testing I did, I did some research along the line, and there are some findings I did, and the findings became more interesting. That I think is a premium finding, and that video I will not make it public. I made the video private, and that's the strategy I'm trying to see how it's going to perform this afternoon, and that's why you see me taking all these trades I'm taking here. But I'm not yet confident trading them, so that's why I'm risking very small amount on these trades. Okay, on my Euro USD, I think I'm risking about $1.20, and British pound is like similar thing a bit. I think $1 about 20 cents or so also. And so yeah, let's see how this is going to perform. For the TP, you can put any TP you want, but if you are using the 15-minute time frame, you can target the last swing low that you see, which is that swing there. That's the last swing low there. But me, I did not put any TP. I only added an alert. So if price will sell off to that point, I'll get notification. Then once I get notification, I can now open my XNS and do the proper, you know, the required action there. So with this, I rest my case for today. I would have wanted to spend more time here, but there is no need spending time if there is nothing else to look at. So for me, I think today's price is coming to an end. So the only thing now is either price goes down to our direction, which I'm hoping it does. Okay, price goes down to our direction, then we get some profit out of it. Or what still, price will go against us again. This is not the first time price is going against us. So, and I don't even think it's going to be the last time. But the point I'm just trying to make is that I don't think there is need for us to be here anymore. Largely, most of the things we are looking out for is already done. No, you're welcome, wine Buffet. The pleasure is always mine. The pleasure is always mine. So I'll be closing the live stream for today. We do this every day for anybody that is joining live. We do this every day, Monday to Fridays. We do the morning section and we also do the afternoon section. All right, but for now, I think largely price has done everything it needs to do, and we've actually done what we need to do on our own side. So that's that about that. So with that said, I hope to see you guys in my next live streaming session. For now, I would say adios amigos, adios sisters, adios brothers, adios grandmas, adios grandpas. Efifioma to all of you. In English, good afternoon to all of you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in another video tomorrow. Morning section, don't miss it. Tomorrow again, afternoon section, don't miss it. If you are joining for the first time, subscribe, turn on the notification so that you don't miss it. If you're already subscribed and you're joining live, just like the video. That's the least you can do for us. And I wish you guys good luck, and I hope to see everybody tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye for now.